Hello. I don't know if that single frame caught on for a second. It may have been a spoiler. I'm in VR today. It is my birthday, December 6th. I am now 26 years old, although according to Google, I may as well be a toddler. But let's not get into that right now. I am too excited to do anything else or talk about anything else. My last update to the model broke the hips a little bit, but it also fixed up the hands. We're the same age now. Just in time, it seems. Yeah, I wanted to stream a little earlier, but I was a little busy. I was also playing Dark Tide instead of setting up. Hold on, I might be able to... I don't really know what my orientation of the camera is right now, but I have something to show off today, and it's something that I've been working on since the last time I was streaming, or at least streaming VRChat. But I have with me a new outfit today. Let me first remove these sleeves and then slip on... Ta-da! So it's meant to have gloves to go with it. So if I zoom out a little bit, what a wonderful ball gown that I have made for my birthday. 326ers. Pretty, yay. I know. I feel so pretty wearing this. I can move around to show the full depth of the outfit. I'm still getting used to controlling the camera in VR. Now hold on. I think I might keep it like this. So right now I am in the Beast's castle. I figured it was a fitting place. I just noticed that's the Beauty and the Beast ballroom. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the design of the place, partially because of Kingdom Hearts. But I'm showing off a ball gown. It seems like the most appropriate place to wear it. I really need to get more used to the camera controls. Gorgeous castle. Oh, indeed. I want to dance. Holy cow. Looks good. Now, the cool thing about this is that I have a couple of neat shape keys set up. Also, audio this time is set to my headset microphone, so it might be lower quality, but a little easier to understand. That's pretty much going to be a VR only thing. So if it sounds all right, thank you for that. Now, I eaten the WDW restaurant version a few times. I've never been to Disney World. And Disney is kind of one of those soulless mega corporations nowadays, so I don't really know if I'm actually missing out on very much. That explains why it sounds different. Does it sound too different? Does it sound really weird? I mean, I know I usually sound pretty weird. Anyway, the cool thing about this outfit, as I was saying, is parts of it are modular. For example, I can hide these sleeves, or I can hide the neckline entirely, so it's just standard, I think bustier is the right name. But I'm going to turn off the, oh, the other cool thing is with this toggle, you can see it better if I disable the sleeves, but I can, whoops, I can change the length of the gloves. So I can have, opera length, elbow length, or wrist length. And the other thing is that because I've designed all of my outfits to be modular, I can just sun hat on Southern Belle mode, which some people really like this sort of thing. I wanted to have more of an elegant ball gown, but it just sort of worked out this way as well. Dress, you're so cool, Sedra. It just sounds more feminine. That's surprising. But yes, the, there's still a couple things broken with the rendering. I don't know how to fix a lot of it. I toggled on movement for the eyes while I'm looking in certain directions. I don't think it'll look very good. That's why I turned it off initially, but It looks better in casual, but if I were to set a emotion override, then it starts getting a little weird with the flexes, and that's why I usually keep that off. You look like a true Southern Duchess. I feel so pretty wearing this. That said, I want to show off a little bit more of the modularity. So I like to sometimes wear this combo, minus the hat, of course. But yes, the ball gown looks very good actually with the default dress sleeves. It just gives more of a flowy look to it. It also looks quite fine with the princess dress sleeves, especially so if I keep the neckline on but the poofy sleeves off. I like how this looks a lot. The hat is pretty decent. Could use a pink rim for the hat. Okay, that's the thing. The hat does have a ribbon around the brim of it, or rather around the base of it, but there's something wrong with the rendering that I've just never been able to fix. So if I bring it up, you can kind of see there is something that goes around, but for some reason the bottom of it renders right over the top of it. And I don't know like what's causing that. I don't know how to fix that at all. What did I miss? Not much. I'm just wearing a pretty outfit right now. I could probably have some music going on, but again, I'm still really iffy about music. Which is weird because it's like completely silent otherwise. Oh, I had the surround toggled on the whole time. That was a bit of an oopsie. I did not need that. Also, I forgot that I usually wear this with it. But yes, otherwise, new outfit. I've been working on it a lot. I think I'm pretty happy with the model as it is. I might add some more outfits in the future, but it feels like it doesn't need it right now. Could replace the ribbon with a tiara. I don't know about a tiara and a sun hat. That seems a little weird to me. I don't know about you guys. Might as well do a ball dance. I don't know if I can do that for you, but one thing I can try is I think someone asked me to do a spin earlier. So might be a bit difficult because there's a cable in the way, but I think this is best I can do. Love how the skirt has a bit of a tulip vibe. That wasn't really my intention. I kind of just wanted something that looked pretty. Dress go spin. I'm so glad that you like the look. You have an amazing mind, Sedra. What works either way? Spin. Okay, a lot of people will not 3D model like at all unless they have like a full turnaround ref, but like I only had one for outfits for that, so the rest I kind of just did like on the spot, like as is. It doesn't look like I have a lot of friends online in VR right now. Sedra lives in Spain without the A. This is the ultimate outfit. You should really get into VR tailoring. I don't know if I want to do that. I can 3D model on the steak deck. I think you mean Steam Deck, buddy. So, anyway, yes, I'm quite enjoying. I feel like this is my birthday present to myself, which fair, I suppose. So, yeah, I feel so pretty. I have so many ideas for when I get tracked VR chatting, but you realize your ideas are too much. Well, if you want to like get into this sort of thing, it's always best to just do it. It seems like it's just like it seems insurmountable, and it kind of is. But it's like I don't like to draw, even though I'm capable of drawing, just because it's like not really all that fun the process-wise. Blender is free. Yeah, Blender is free. Your ideas get made all the time. It's so inspiring. I make them myself is why. If you want a guarantee that something you like will come into reality, sometimes you just have to make it yourself. That's just how things are. All it takes is commitment and time. Lots and lots of time. The base model for this, I think, took me maybe a month or two to finish. And every outfit after that usually averages about 2 weeks. So at present, I have to fix a couple things like the hips being broken. And I think there was something else that I needed to work on. I wanted to redo the thigh seams for the facial flexes, but Blender crashes when I do that now, so I might have to find a different way of doing things. Part of me wants to pitch an evil queen outfit for Halloween, but that's like 10 months away. I don't know how many more outfits I want to add to this. Like, I know VRChat's like system requirements are not really that strong, or I know they don't matter that much. I know it's mostly like for like budget headsets that can't render stuff as well. Most people tell me you do not have to give a shit about that because it is just it's basically a nothing burger of a content descriptor. Like they have really low standards for what is considered very poor performance. So, and again, like my model right now is at about like I think 140,000 tries, and it has like 20 material slots and something like 16 skinned meshes, and those are things that it doesn't really like. But I've talked to people who have more detailed avatars, and they tell me it does not matter. It's okay. 5 outfits is likely enough. At most, maybe a casual one could be considered, but that's up to you. Oh, by the way, I don't know if it's picking up my voice from the camera. If it did, that would be really bad. Maybe I could listen for a second. Really bad. Oh my god, that's really high-pitched! But it seems okay. It seems fine. Druidic Mystic says, hey, it's the pretty dress. You can actually join me if you want to talk. I have it set to friends right now, so anybody can hop in. It does get a bit lonely, even though sometimes I just need to have one-on-one with the chat sometimes. It's pretty much an open offer for any friends. I'd set it to, like, join me, but I don't know if that just, like, lets randos in. Shy Gal outfit win. I don't know. If I was to make more outfits with this, the probably next one I would make would be a bunny suit, since it would be really easy. And after that, probably a kimono. And I have a kimono design for Sedra. It's just really complicated texture-wise, and also, again, I have 5 outfits already, so I don't know how much I want to, like, mess with. I never saw Beauty and the Beast ballroom. Can we get a tour? I mean, I can walk over here to show you the rest. Oh, whoops. Bit too close to the door there. There's not that much to it. It's snowing outside, so it kind of fits the winter theme. That is majestic. I know, I love this place. Oh, hold on. Getting back into position is a little bothersome. I think I was here. Right. So, I'm really not the biggest fan of Disney. In fact, I think I've only seen Beauty and the Beast, like... It's hard to say because I was one of those kids that was always brought to the hairstylist, and kids have nothing to do there, so they have either, the toy chest, the communal toy chest, or the rack full of VHS tapes. Sometimes both, but in my case, the one I usually went to often had the Disney VHSs. And I think that's how I got into like a lot of the earlier Disney films, like especially Peter Pan and um, what else? There's Peter Pan, a couple of the Winnie the Pooh ones. I think Beauty and the Beast may have been in there a couple times, but I forgot most of those experiences. I only recently rewatched Beauty and the Beast with a friend group, and it's a fine movie. I could join. You could? I didn't know you were set up for VRChat. I could have you on a future stream in case you need to get that set up. Because we're also not friends in VRChat right now. You do have VR. Alright, cool. I might want to see if another friend is online right now. I thought I was missing something. Well, it looks like he's offline at the moment. Navigating the virtual desktop is a little busy. I don't have my VR headset yet, but I could join in right now. Aw, that's a shame. I'd be bored as I really don't know how to play VRChat because I don't own any VR equipment. It has a desktop mode, so you could just play that way. But also, I kind of want to like maybe I'll hang out with you like one-to-one later because like right now I mostly want to stick it to like people I already know in VR, and like I would want to get to know you first that way. Or something, I don't know. Point is, it would be a hassle to like do the menu stuff like right now as I'm talking to you. Also, it's fine. I'm enjoying Gmod. I love Gmod. I don't play it as much as I used to, and like the sad thing about Gary's Mod for me is that I used to be really creative when it came to that game. I used to build stuff. I would make like machines and vehicles and stuff, and that was great. But as time went on, it became less like interacting with the source engine physics and more I have a bunch of mods installed. Let me just turn this into the ultimate movement shooter. And that's fine. Gary's mod is just open to that sort of things. It just feels like I've lost a little bit of the magic, you know? But I do enjoy it. Like whenever I play Gmod, I am a sexy Rouge the Bat, and I run around with like a grappling hook and like, you know, dual pistols. I'm just like pew, 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 that sort of thing. I just turn whatever map into an arena. I have mods that like automatically spawn enemies. I'll just like turn it into my favorite horde shooter or something. Gary may over divulge. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like sometimes I open Gmod just to like mess around. I'm certainly still capable of building because like a while ago I was tired of not having a course to do things on. Like sometimes you just like to load into a level that is like already specifically made by someone that has like enemies pre-placed and like structures and things to find. And those are always really sick, but sometimes there just isn't one for one of your favorite maps. And one of my favorite maps to like do like, you know, run around military stuff is GM Desert Fortress, which is an ancient map. It's meant to be played in PvP, but I made a course for it that is just like it has a sort of set order of things. Basically, since there's just a giant area that is completely empty, I tried to fill it with as much stuff to explore as possible. Because there would be like you spawn in a little to the south of the like allied base and you'd be able to go through a little shipyard and then you could raid the allied base to like rescue them from like a combined force field, or you could just go to a different part of the base and find a jeep and then you would drive that over the rest of the map. Hold on. I have a friend request. Docky would like to be my friend. I thought we were already VR friends. Do I not have you friended on VRC? It's showing you offline? I don't know. As far as I know, your account was like Doc of Ages. So you have like a completely different account that you just friended me on. But anyway, if you're able to get DM Desert Fortress, like check it out because I'm actually really proud of that. Like, I don't know the first thing about level design, but I mean, like, part of me has always really liked like world builder stuff, and sometimes, you know, I just like to go hand with that. It's not something I do often, usually because I'm kind of burned by Nintendo, man. It's like Super Mario Maker I was really into. I got it in like 2015 when it first came out. I was playing games, I was making levels. I would get my friends to play some of them. I did that stupid bomb excavation thing that everyone else was doing. But overall, I really liked my levels. And then what happened? Nintendo shut the servers down. That's just how it happens sometimes. It's like the game barely had like a 4-year lifespan. Maybe a little longer. I don't remember. Like, I think the Wii U internet servers went down in like 2023. So like, what the hell though? Buy a game for full price and you can't play it 10 years later. I don't. This is why I kind of fuck off with modern gaming. I love my Steam Deck. Would I have gotten a Switch too if they were more like Valve, like Wily? I don't know. I almost bought a Switch, but I bought a Steam Deck instead, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made. You know, that's sort of just how it goes. It was like Nintendo hadn't done anything to cross me in a while, so I was just like, hey, maybe I'm in the clear. You know, I'll consider getting a Switch. Since, you know, I think Tears of the Kingdom had just come out at the time, and I kind of wanted the limited edition OLED one they had. But I held off. I got a Steam Deck instead. Sure enough, Nintendo does evil stuff less than a month later. I have an OLED Switch, but I don't use it anymore. I really need to get more use out of my old consoles. Like, I've got everything set up in the living room. I just never go in there. I really should, because I've tried my best to make the living room a lively place. The problem is that I am primarily a PC gamer, so I'm just stuck in my room. Nintendo used to be cool. Yeah, it makes me so upset. I have a Switch Lite I have 3 games for. I got Mario Odyssey a while back for use on my friend's Switch, but I don't know. I didn't play very much of it. I would like to. It's just, I don't know. For some reason, Mario Odyssey just kind of passed me by. One of those is Doom. Like, original Doom or Doom 2016? Oh, I see. I, too, stay in my room and game on my PC. I got the Steam Deck when my... Excuse me. I am a little dehydrated at the moment. Ah. It's not that good. Done with Nintendo. Could be I'm not a big Mario fan. I've been hearing mixed things about Prime 4. Of course I'm going to be hearing mixed things about it, but it's like... Joey assures me that it's, like, still good at least, and, like, I guess I can see that the, arguments about the dialogue aren't really that valid because, I mean, it's not entirely out of place. And the idea of a character being, like, Reddit or something, that's kind of just self-defeating. It doesn't really address anything in particular. What I have heard is that the desert is just padding. Whoops. Drink some water, Plant Princess. I can't. I just started, and I would have to take off my whole thing and like, go BRB. Oh! I see that Daki is here. Although he's still in the default avatar. Happy birthday. Thank you, thank you. Today we went out to a pizza parlor. It was kind of stoner themed, but whatever, really doesn't matter. Yes, hello. And I kind of just, I don't know, I just really like pizza. Pizza is great. Oh, excuse me. I'm just tired of everything going on. Everything used to be okay, but now it's just not good in so many ways. It feels like everything is not going well, and honestly, autistic map games are cool. I just wish there were more of them. I guess I see what you mean. I mean, like, kind of miss Super Mario Brothers X, even though I didn't play it all that much. Doc is standing just off screen in like the default robot avatar and just staring at me. I see you. Check out Paradox Hoy CKEU. They have tons. Didn't Paradox make Didn't Paradox make a Pandemic, or am I thinking of someone else? Oh, one of the things I got like really invested in was the Portal 2 map maker. I played that so much, and Doc played some of them, and they were awful. Yes. Hello. I'm talking about you. What Legion facets would Rouge the Bat fall into? Leading towards consort/biotech? I would think definitely consort and probably pilot alongside it. Pizza is a vegetable. It is a wonderful combination of all the food groups. It is the ultimate superfood. No, they didn't. Okay, then I don't remember who Paradox is. I don't know what they make. I think they make grand strategy games, but that's kind of not my cup of tea. Pizza is an S tier food. Excellent. Pizza is a fruit pastry. I'll share the picture of the pizza I got once I'm done streaming. I'm mixed up pilot and biotech. Understandable. They made Hearts of Iron? Oh, yeah, of course. Is Mystic Fractal still in the chat? Good night, Sedra. Meat Lovers is best pizza. I wholeheartedly agree, although I have different preferences. The thing is, what you get when you order a Meat Lovers might depend on where you go. Some places, well, generally speaking, you're probably going to get pepperoni and sausage, but what after that? What else after that? Maybe Canadian bacon or ham? Maybe regular bacon? Maybe beef? Who knows? You usually get like 4 meats or 3 meats. Who knows? It's just sort of up in the air. I, for one, think it's a little weird to say 4 different types of meat, and then you look at the ingredients and it's like pork, 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 pork. It's like if you want different types of meat, I would expect like, pork, beef, some sort of like lean meat. Like I would think maybe excuse me. I would think maybe like if you're gonna say 4 different types of meat, I would think pepperoni, chicken, meatballs, and anchovies or something. When I play VRChat, I'd like to have a Skeletor skin. Nice. I love every regular topping, nothing too sweet is all. I had a pizza from downtown Chicago that had capricola salami, pepperoni, sausage, and Italian beef. Pork, beef, chicken, and reindeer. I'm in Norway, go figure. Good night. Good night, Toby. Have a wonderful night. Where are you going? What are you doing, Docky? Yes. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, mm, there you go. Telehuggies. I know, it's quite nice. Old World Blues are good too. Are you still talking about Paradox games? Because I'm pretty sure that's a Fallout DLC. Which, to be fair, yes, Old World Blues is like S tier. The problem with Old World Blues is that once you've played it once, you've heard the dialogue, so the start of it just feels like getting talked at for like 40 minutes straight. The lobotomite is sticking its hand penises at us. It's a mod for Hearts of Iron 4. There's also Enclave Reborn. I saw like HLI 4 came up on the last stream I did a VRChat, funnily enough, even though I don't play it. But someone mentioned that there's like a tremendous mod that just like is all pony universe. It's Equestria at War. It's like ridiculously massive. The lobotomite returns. Enclave Reborn Redux is the Enclave mod. I'm friends with the dev. Perhaps I should imbibe some grand strategy sometime. I don't know, it's usually not my thing. I kind of like strategy RPGs, but a lot of other like real-time strategy games I'm like a little less interested in. I think the last real-time strategy game I played was Lego Battles for the DS. Hmm. I'm suddenly reminded of the Thalassa Thalassanokia Thalassan Thalassanotia. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Equestria at War is ironically one of the best mods. How is that ironic? Thessalonica. Okay, understood. Some kids today just can't even read. Like, they get this. Their natural instinct is to try sounding out a word if they don't hear it. I gotta get you some real avatars sometime, buddy. Like, some people's natural instinct is to sound out a word if they don't know what it is. And yet, they're actively discouraged to by the modern schooling system. It's the weirdest crossover ever. My Little Pony with Battletech. that's, that's so silly. Although, to be fair, I have seen some other really silly My Little Pony crossovers. Like, Wes, a friend of mine, once did, like, My Little Pony x King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, as in the cartoon. I am not making a word of that up. Is MLP in a grand strategy game focused around war? It shouldn't work, and it does. Wouldn't miss the chance to attend your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, Cry. I'm glad you could show up. Honestly, I'm sticking by Age of History as best map because it's super easy to mod. I wouldn't know. I still have not played Hearts of Iron 4. I don't know if I will. I don't really play very many, like, historical war-themed games anyway. Like, the last one I can think of is maybe Call of Duty World at War, which I still haven't finished. Crusader Kings 2 is free if you want to try it. Wait, like, free as in, like... excuse me. If you want to play Hearts of Iron 4, do not use the in-game tutorial. Free as in free. I kind of shy away from free-to-play games. Most of them try to make that money back through in-game purchases, and I really don't care for those. CK2 was made free when CK3 came out. What I remember about Crusader Kings 2 was the absolutely unhinged Steam forums that people were making of it. Cute Chibi looked at you like they wanted head pats. Yes, I'm sure you do. You're just sort of crawling around. I really need to get you a good avatar sometime. Ah, excuse me. I really wish I could have cleared my throat before I did this. I just kind of forgot to. Hmm. I think I might want to change up the outfit a little bit. There we go. CK2 isn't free to play, it's a paid game that was made free because it's old. That's awesome. That arm looked like it was going to go into your arm. I can't do anything about the clipping, sorry. It's just something that naturally happens over the course of a VR stream. Or just VR in general. God, though, I love this outfit. It is absolutely gorgeous. Hey, Sedra, wanted to stop by to say happy birthday. Thank you, Lon. I appreciate the help and all of the support that you've given me. And I'm happy you showed up. Good luck with your streaming. I would stop by more often, but I'm really busy nowadays. I barely have time for my other friends' streams, I'm sorry to say. But I hope you like the outfit. I've been working on this. This is my gift to myself. How dare you have a ball gown and not me? I wanted it, so I worked for it. It's all I've got to say. Crawling around on the ground there. What are you doing? It looks fantastic, and the VRChat model looks great. Yes, I've been working on this since like late July. I just wanted to have it, so I brought it into existence. That's all you really need to do. It's just commitment. Yes. I know you're behind me, little one. Again, if you want to do any head pat redeems, I'm going to just have to bring the camera close, and then you can pretend to do it on your screen. So, go ahead. Go ahead. Just as a sort of consolation prize, since I can't do that often. Bat. Is it okay to join on you? Maybe. I suppose. If you can find me, that is. I wonder if I have any other friends online right now. Actually, I could just set my status to join me. Well, hopefully randos don't dribble in from that. I'm still getting used to this. I hope I can have a VRChat model one day. Again, Blender is free if you want to try learning it that way. I followed Rainhead's tutorial, although you might have to download an older version of Model because the plugin that she uses is not working for me anymore. Same here. Honestly, though, you might just be able to find something nice that's already in VRChat because there's a very large community of people who make stuff. Like, I don't swap away from this avatar very often. Although a lot of the ones in my favorites, I don't know if they're really like safe to use. Anyway. Yeah, I know a couple guys that make really nice, like, public avatars, and who knows, you might see something like that in the future. Just hint, hint. I'm getting experience with modeling, so I might make something for everyone. What do you mean by safe to use? I mean pornographic. It's VRChat. What do you expect? I have a couple sexy avatars saved. I'm not going to lie. Some of them have been wiped, unfortunately. What are you wearing? Doc, what is that? Are you just like browsing through random free avatars? I guess that's an option. So anyway, yeah, Docky is a chaos gremlin. Absolutely. You are a little chaos gremlin, you know that? Anyway, went out to a pizzeria. It was delicious, but it was very expensive. Kind of makes me want to make my own pizzas again. I haven't done that in like maybe a month at this point. I've just been making other foods, and I don't really know what to say otherwise. I keep expecting to fight a Heartless on the chandelier in this room. I know, like, I was kind of looking for like the Kingdom Hearts 2 version, but this is like, I guess it's higher fidelity, so it's fine. But like, yeah, I mostly know this room from Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just like, I really like the Beauty and the Beast world in that game. Do the stairs work? There are no stairs. There are teleporters to the sides that go up to the balcony. What else have you been cooking lately? This is normally the Super Bake Off and Comfort Food session. Do you have a setting that lets us hear what Daki is saying? Daki is not speaking. What else have I been baking lately? I've gotten a lot better at lasagna. Ah. Kin has joined. Remember, don't use a lewd avatar if you're going to join me. That's my only rule. Beast Castle and Space Paranoids are the best Disney worlds, but I'm a big Tron nerd. I'm glad you said that because I happen to have this outfit. Hey, I can hear you. I can hear you now. Yes, hello. This is the outfit I worked on last. It has customizable Maho traces. I can go full white or go like even more saturated, but I usually like to keep things around this level. Greetings, programs. Does fully plated armor count? I guess it's fine. That outfit still has some depth issues. I am aware. It's mostly like the most recent update to the model just broke my hips in a way that I don't really know like how to deal with. But I want to stick on the ball gown today. Too thick. Yeah, it sort of like broke them to the side, so like they're sort of poking out of the edges. Forgot to put the necklace back on.
Hello.
Whoa, right. I forgot that I can hear like from the camera's perspective, so I'm hearing you over there. So you can come over if you want.
All right.
I'll try and fix like I don't know like how much I need to actually fix the problems on my outfits. Like some of them might just be unnoticeable. Some of them like don't really matter at all because it's VRChat. Anyway, come on over here. Introduce yourself.
Hello. Name's Kinsect or Bella, one of Sedra's close friends.
Mm-hmm. That outfit is looking kind of weird anyway. Got a cute skin.
Thanks.
I don't know who they were talking to, but again, just to show it off a bit more since I like made it last time, this is the biowarp suit. I just really like how it came out. I made this outfit in 2 days. Although it's clipping a lot now, I think that's just because I messed up the orientation of the legs, which is also why the ball gown is so much fun to wear right now. It just hides my mistake. Some of that I can fix later. Oh god, my throat.
Still a fan of the ball gown dress.
Thank you. I see the Fenris brand robot servant finally arrived. I was worried she got lost in the mail. A Legion robot in Shy Gown armor walk into a ballroom. They all decide to dance until the sun rises. Let us go out this evening for pleasure. The night is still young.
Oh, indeed.
Quoting the, excuse me, game over screen of Castlevania. Oh yeah, I can't have the sleeves and gloves on at the same time, but sometimes it causes some clipping. I think it looks okay in this case. Gosh, I really gotta get that rectified. John, if you're still in chat, do you think you could get me a glass of water? I call you in my most desperate hour. Well, let me check the shelf. Okay, I've got some nasal spray that might help.
It's been a while since I played VRChat, so I'm a little rusty. No pun intended.
I'll try to play this more often. I kind of want to get more of my friends into it so I can just hang out with them in this. And perhaps someday I can start, like, making a business out of making models. I don't know. I may have already gotten some people interested in it, but I don't think my skills are, like, good enough to commission. A glass of water, the audacity. Is pineapple on pizza good, Sedra? It's great if you like pineapple. I don't. I've had pineapple. I've had Hawaiian pizza before. It's not, like, terrible. It, like, the flavors don't clash as much as, like, some other pizza nerds will, like, talk about. But, like, I hear something going on outside my room.
Religious.
The best takeover ever to exist, and it's from the plant lady. Hold on a second. Thank you. Mm. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you. Now, I am not a food jerk. I do not judge people for what they eat, so long as it is not, like, objectively disgusting. What I will insist on is that, like, I don't know. I have some sacrilegious food takes. I think it is fine to eat a well-done steak with ketchup. If that's how you like your steak, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's fine to call boneless wings, because who cares? The anti-boneless wings movement has made it harder to find boneless wings because they call them something else now. Like, I once saw a place call them, like, wings. Like, WYNGZ. And it's like, I would not trust something that is called chicken wings. Pinecone pizza? The entirety of England should be completely left out of the food discussion. Cornwall, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland are fine. What are you guys up to?
I don't know. I'm trying to invite a friend to watch.
These people eat eel pie. Even Dagoth hates their food. You eat enough beans, and he's just like, "Come, Nerevar, come and look upon the fart." The English eat their German. The English eat like the Germans are still overhead. They should be ignored. Remember, you would not do anything untoward for a can of that delicious corned beef and hash.
Fair lady robot, what are you doing? Oh, wait.
The English eat. Oh, right. I require you to destroy this place called England. Those Enwas have it coming. They had the largest empire in the world, trading every single spice imaginable and failed to use them. Okay, this is getting into the really, really, really stupid thing of like, your hair is clipping into my chest.
Yeah.
The really stupid thing of like this idea that white people don't know how to spice their food. I don't know where this started, but this is like utterly stupid. I've heard it so much, and like there was a guy I followed that was like a cooking channel. He specialized in grilled cheese, and he made me like want to try making grilled cheese of my own again and like actually making it taste good. To which I had some pretty decent success. And I was watching his videos, and then I hear the line, "And because we are not whiter than a hotel's bed sheets, we're going to add spice. And no, salt and pepper don't count as spices." I just clicked off his videos and unsubscribed right there because not only is that borderline racist, but also no chef that is worth listening to would ever decry salt and pepper. They are the two most important spices in the book. Salt just brings out the flavor of other spices that are with it. I'm white and I love spicy food like habanero lime. I also like spicy food. I don't know where this came from. I spice all my food just fine and nobody even taught me how to cook. It's not borderline racist, it just is racist. I know, but some people have this stupid idea that like racism can only go like one way. I just like to shit on the English. Fair enough. You say why I'm standing in a luxurious English castle. At least I assume it's English. What sort of country is Beauty and the Beast supposed to take place in?
I think it's in France.
France. Interesting.
Yeah?
That's why there's Gaston and Lumiere and all that.
Oh yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah?
We have a name for these people.
My
Fuck.
genealogy is
Okay.
rusty, so.
I'm trying to think of what else to talk about now. Because, I guess gifts. A lot of people have been asking me, like, what to get for my birthday, and that's very kind of you, but I always just sort of lock up on the spot when I'm asked that, because, like, I'm at the stage of my life where I have so many little things that, like, I don't know what to get anymore. And, like, most of the things I plan on are, like, really, really big things. So, for example, like, the current thing that I'm saving up for is a new VR headset, which is going to run me, like, at least $1,000. And that's to say nothing of the equipment that goes along with it.
What I get you?
Oh, right, you're there. I do like the thing you got me. Thank you so much. I love that comic so much. It's just a little inappropriate for my Twitch chat, so I can't show it off here.
Aw.
How does a 20-layer cake with all your favorite flavors and frosting sound? I don't know. I'm not really that big on cakes. I didn't have one today, probably because we just didn't have time to go grocery shopping, but I would love to have cake in the future. I used to be really big on marble cake, but it's really hard to find marble cake, so I'll usually settle for either chocolate vanilla split or sometimes red velvet. I do like a good red velvet. I haven't had cheesecake until like a couple years ago, and I kind of really like cheesecake now. It's fine. Spicy food problems come from class problems because you can find people eating spicy food anywhere. Red velvet is the right answer. Red velvet is really nice. It's got a very rich flavor. It's just tasty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. I forget that this isn't exactly a mirror, so I'm hearing you coming from this direction. I do quite like ice cream cakes, though.
Ooh, that's my favorite.
My spice tolerance is sweet baby race. I wish I was joking. I've been trying to get the sugar-free barbecue sauce more often. It's just like a little more expensive than regular and is harder to find. Like, as far as I know in the area, only Walmart stocks it, and I don't always go to Walmart for groceries, so sometimes I'm just got no barbecue sauce. But I've just in general been trying to eat less sauce with my foods. Like, I guess the food snob thing is that, like, sometimes foods just don't need sauces, and that's right. I guess so. Like, sometimes I just like to enjoy some chicken strips. I don't really need to dip them in anything. It's just nice food. Prefer devil's food cake over red velvet. It has been a long time since I've had angel food cake, and I remember really liking that. Fucking sponge cake? Fuck! You want sauce, you can have it. Don't want it, don't have it. That's simple. I guess. It's just that I'm also really big on Italian food, and that uses a lot of sauce. Also, Asian food I'm really into. It's like if I could pick my two favorite, my favorite foods are like chicken stir fry, pizza, and I guess like it's hard to quantify because like it's mostly Italian and Asian foods I'm the most interested in. The stuff I tend to shy away from is more of the like Middle Eastern foods. Like China is great, but like I don't really touch Vietnamese food as much. I really shy away from Indian food. I've been to an Indian buffet before, and I really liked the curry and the flatbread they had. Those were delicious, but I can't really remember any of the other things that were on display that I was really interested in. Like I'd go back, but I don't know. It just seemed like it wasn't really all that great. I prefer brownies to cakes, but I also like devil's food cake. Anything chocolate and cakes is a 10 for me. I've got some brownie mix that I've been waiting to use. I just need an excuse to actually bake it. I want to start baking cookies, and also I've been playing Cookie Clicker at D&D on Wednesdays, so I'm in a little bit of a cookie mood. Also, the pizzeria I was at gave me a big cookie for my birthday. Do you have any cute designs? I don't know what you mean. All of my designs are supposedly cute. Oh, oh, what's this? Could it be you want to duel me? You pulled out a sword. I don't know if you noticed. Your toilet thanks you for not eating Indian. Oh god, everybody has swords out. This is now a dance of blades. I wish I had like more weapon or adventure toggles right now, but I guess just sword is fine. The cutest designs you got. I talked about this a little bit on my anniversary stream, where I like was brought up. Someone brought up what my favorite OCs are, and I displayed some of my designs there. I don't draw as much as I would like to. So you don't need cute designs. You are cute. I'm flattered. I might get the Steam frame if I can play it with it outside. It seems like it's meant to be like a VR anywhere sort of thing. That's a big selling point for me. What I'm really worried about is the performance, because it seems like it's competing with the MetaQuest series, and those are like really bottom of the barrel as far as VR specs go. Is that a custom sword model? That it is. Oh, hold on. This would make a really good picture. Hold still, guys. That was great. I've got other things. Excuse me, as part of this model.
Make the sword a little more like blue, and it'll be the Moonlight Greatsword.
I suppose I could make this glow if I wanted to, but like I have no idea how to do that. That's not exactly true. I do know how to do that. It would just be too much effort. Oh, also, whoops. Forget you saw that. I may have broken the conversion binds a little bit more, because now they have these, like, really busted claws that come out. I gotta figure out how to fix that. It's because, like, it's still following the armature of my hand, even though, like, they're supposed to be scaled down to 0. It's still the, like, it's just really weird, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't have any expectations at this point for anything, because you can't be disappointed by things you don't expect. Exactly. That's why I don't pay any mind to the modern, like, computer market. Like, the most modern game I've played is still, like, Darktide, I think, and, like, we were just playing that earlier, but I don't think I could handle streaming that. The game barely holds together as is. And I'm running it with, like, a 3060, with, like, a Ryzen 9 7900X. Careful, Sedra, giant robot behind you. You hear about the RAM extortion? If you want to price yourself out of the market, guys, that's your deal. But if you're just going to be like, oh no, we only do business with corporations now, you're kind of just screwing yourself. All it would take is, like, someone else to, like, come in and, you know, start selling RAM on their own, and you're pretty much all good. Although what I heard is that actually it was, like, one of the guys that was running OpenAI was, like, buying uncut RAM boards. Like, just the RAM as is, without, like, having the insulations and, like, metal fixtures put on it. It was just buying up all of that and hoping that that means that nobody else can buy RAM. And that is what we call scalping. And scalping is a problem that defeats itself just as long as you keep supply up. They still somehow managed to disappoint me despite having expectations. I was talking about this with Joey at dinner today, but the idea that the AI bubble will pop and AI will just disappear, that's not going to happen. There were other bubbles in the past that got really big and then burst, and the thing stuck around. The internet is a prime example of this. Remember, there was the whole .com bubble thing, and also other parts of the internet got, like, serialized. So basically what's going to happen is, and don't quote me on this, but in a few years, AI is going to just sort of fall off. It's not going to be as much of a thing anymore, but it's also going to be, like, more prevalent. Like, it'll get to the point where, like, it might get forced on you less, but it'll also be easier to work with. And there's also the case of, like, Microsoft just, like, what are they doing with Windows 11, man? It's so screwed up. Like, they had something functioning for decades, and then they're just like, hey, I've got an idea, let's cram AI into this thing, and it just completely breaks, and then their CEO is just like, what do you mean, guys? I thought you liked this. What do you mean you don't want it? We spent like $200 million on this. What do you mean you don't want it? I just hope that when the AI bubble bursts, it becomes a tool and not an image and video creator. Excuse me. I'm with Hideo Kojima on this. That is to say, AI is best used for productivity, not for creativity. Now, I don't like AI at all. I will, like, objectively not buy anything that has it. I feel like that's only fair. I'm just voting with my wallet. If a game is made with AI, I don't want it. If a movie was made with AI, I don't watch it. It's that simple. And I hope that by doing this on a larger scale, people can understand that that's just how you treat the market. If you don't want something to be made, you just don't give it money.
Same here.
Yeah. I mean, like, it seems hard, but it's like, this is going to sound really silly because it's like voting. You think that it doesn't make a difference, But if everybody does it, then, then it happens. But that's no reason to not do it yourself. I say be the change you want to see in the world. I like AI role-playing. I liked AI Dungeon when it was new. It got thoroughly ruined by updates. I played it a lot back in the day, and then they were just like, okay, here's an energy system, here's an ad system, here's premium currencies, here's like scenarios and like the premium account that like they eventually just purposely made the AI more and more stupid so that people would have to use the premium subscription in order to access the smarter model that was previously free for everybody. And then like they introduced a Steam release that is supposed to be ad-free forever and just has all the premium features. And then a couple months later, they're like, no, actually, no, you guys do get ads. And also you still have to pay for our subscription service. And the result of that is that I don't remember the last time that anybody ever really talked about AI Dungeon. It just sort of died. In shitification, exactly. In an ideal world, AI would have been killed in the cradle. I have no idea why we keep talking about AI whenever I go on the VRChat. This just sort of keeps coming up. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Thank you.
Greedy, aren't you? I am fine with AI, but I don't like how it's being treated as a replacement rather than an assistant. I don't really know what to say about that. Like, it's just really dumb how it's permeating the market right now. But all people have to do is just not use it, and like, I'm okay with it existing. I just don't like seeing it being used. It's like, maybe this is just like the libertarian in me speaking, but like, I don't like it, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't exist. New topic. How do we get these three in charge of the planet? I'll tell you how.
Wait a minute.
Never played AI Dungeon, but it's sad to hear they made it shit. Yeah, I really liked it back in the day, but let's be honest, it was always stupid. I also tried to set up a Sedra bot in character.ai, and it just sort of doesn't understand how I like to write my characters. I understand that's how it's going to be, but it was like, alright, stays on character for a little bit, and then immediately starts soliciting the user for sex.
Well.
VRChat, I like that. It's a AI story writer. Yes. It's quiet.
Yeah, I'm kind of resting my voice for now. Also, you are directly inside of me. I'm gonna take the camera over here for a little bit. How's Dark Tide going? I'm enjoying it. Please! Personal space, please!
Oh, come on, you don't appreciate the robot hug?
I'm serious. Please keep a slight distance away from me. I can get within hugging range, but I don't want to have two people like clipping inside me while I'm doing my stream. Okay? You can be in frame, and you can like directly talk to me. It's just it's just a bit of a like personal tick for me. No offense. Fusion dance. I am enjoying my time with Darktide, as I am with my friends.
Yeah.
I really don't like how every time there is a major update for that game, they wipe the talent trees. And then you have to remember what your build is every time there's a major update. We'll clip into each other then.
It's my first time playing Darktide, so I'm slowly getting used to it. Thanks for the help again, Sedra.
Yeah, I'm helping out other people that are like playing it for the first time, so I'm able to be patient. And just like that, I had people that were playing it with me for the first time, and they were patient with me. So I try to be patient with everybody. Didn't know Ken had ears like that. I don't know what you guys are doing. You're doing like a fusion dance or something.
I didn't know what Doc was doing.
But yeah, they're like personal space etiquette things in VR. It's just sort of that's something you pick up on over time, which is why I was a little iffy about opening this up to friends right away. I wish we could make Legion an actual possibility on this Earth because it would solve so many problems. Oh, I've had another friend join me. Excuse me. And he left. Okay. Maybe he'll return. We'll see.
You know who is that?
With enough research and development, we might be able to get the Legion nanites to exist. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Oh, also, nobody's redeemed it yet, but it's a new outfit, so I feel like it's only fitting that, I stretch it out for all of you, so do enjoy.
Yay.
There might be some clipping issues, especially with the sash. Let's not do anything like too inappropriate for Twitch, okay? As the loading screen says, keep private things private. What's the view like from the balcony? You know what? Hold on. I will anchor it to local so it'll follow me, and we can go up and take a look. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Someone deactivated Sedra's compressors. It's a magical boost. It's not a magical reduction.
Yeah, sure.
I like that chandelier. It is a very nice chandelier, yes. Which is why I like the upper balcony of this place is also really nice to hang out in as well. I'm gonna take things back downstairs. Although it looks like the gown isn't as like fluffy as I would like it to be. It doesn't like parachute out like Princess Peach in Super Mario Bros. 2 when I jump. How much damage do you think it does if it falls? Depends on how many reaction commands you get.
Like, plan to make the dress a lot bigger?
No, not really.
For that?
I think this is a good enough size.
Wes would probably like that. Whatever.
Modeling that chandelier must have been excruciating for whoever did it. I don't know, some of these maps are just like other maps that have been ported through. I don't think this matches up to the Kingdom Hearts 2 version.
Feels a lot more 2D.
The chandelier? Actually, let me get a better look at that. Oh! Yeah, sure enough, the chandelier is just a bunch of 2D textures. That certainly doesn't make it easier to model. I would accept Matrix lifelong as it leads to the possibility of Legion in the future. I mean, yeah, if you're living in a simulation, anything is possible. Oops. It looks like the other friends that I play this with aren't really on right now, so I can't really have anyone else to, like, come in and talk with other than these guys.
Yeah,
But
my
my voice is also getting somewhat tiring.
my wife's gonna join 9 online.
Do you take the blue pill or the red pill? I don't really, like, I don't think about the Matrix as much as some people do.
I think the robot wants uppies.
You want another head pat, Ducky? You're being very, very needy tonight. You know that? Or do you just like the view from down there? Not that I can blame you.
I, yeah. I must remain professional. Thank you.
Been allowed to describe the choices each one presents. Yeah, I kind of don't care. Potato rain? What is that supposed to mean? I've got a head pat emote, but again, I'm in VR, so you're just gonna have to use your imagination. Actually, I suppose maybe at that point I might be able to, like, head pat the viewer in response. I don't know. It might work.
Or one of us.
Well, I mean, the last time I did a stream of this, someone else would, like, head pat me whenever someone else redeemed it, but you guys don't have, like, control over your arms, so I can't really expect that sort of thing.
Mine aren't here yet. You know, when you're looking down the camera, it looked like you were doing a ball down. I forgot the words.
A curtsy?
When you're leaning down with the ball game, like a. I forgot. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, a curtsy. I should be able to grab the bones, it's just that the bones also have collision, so they move away when I, like, touch them. If I could, like... Yeah, they sort of react to my hands, so... I don't know. It's just not really set up so that I can, like, grab the dress and lift it. I can certainly just, like, pretend to if I just... It's pretty.
Yeah. You know, if I had a Bella model, I'd probably do it with you as well.
Realistically speaking, Bella would probably not be that hard to model. You might be able to do it yourself. Her entire lower body is just ball anyway. You don't even need to make legs.
I know, but no, I can't model for, well, anything. I tried and I failed.
I think it might just be an attitude thing. Just keep at it. It's just dedication more than anything.
Nah, I get overwhelmed pretty easily, so.
So how does Bella move around? Like she's a snow woman, so it'd just be like
Who should I
BB-8 from
model?
Star Wars. It's just like bottom half just rolls.
No, it's more like just drags along the floor.
Okay, understandable. I would like to see a Naga model in this sometime.
Or Gorgon.
Yeah.
Who should I model? Who should I model?
Oh, there you.
Who should I
You're
model?
tiny. Who should you model? Weren't you already working on a
Not from
Veronica
that
model?
child.
I was back when I visited you.
You haven't worked on it since then?
Uh, can't recall if I have.
There's nothing wrong with
Visiting
just making a
models
like
anymore.
living outfit as a character.
Huh? Oh. Sorry, there's some really bad delay.
I apologize, my lady. It appears we have a rat problem in the
I don't mind it.
house.
Also, hearing you say "my lady" is really silly to me. I don't know why.
The office wore a fedora.
I guess it does
I
make me
can't
feel a little
explain
bit more like a
myself.
princess. It kind of makes me want to swap outfits now. This is a bit more free-flowing of an outfit than the ball gown. Although I was like, yeah, the ball gown definitely fits the world a lot better.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, hey, it's the one I drew.
Yeah, yeah. This was in Daki's latest comic, which again I can't show on Twitch. I might be able to, but it's just pushing it a little bit. I don't know what WC3 stands for though.
I got a load of outfit ideas in my head. I'd like to give to you.
At least you can actually draw.
Yeah.
Warcraft 3.
Or
Oh, I get it. That makes sense. I don't really know what else to say right now. I've been enjoying my birthday a lot. I had some friends get me some presents, so I may as well shout those out now. I'd like to thank Isk for getting me the new Warhammer DLC, and RS-115 got me Suikoden, 1 and 2 remastered, and Rocket Jumper got me the Wizardry 1 remake. Wizardry is like a brutally hard old RPG series. Whoa, pineapples.
How hard are we talking about?
Yeah, I haven't really, like, gotten into how I enjoy pineapple on a pizza, which is to say, like, eh. Some people think that the sweet ruins the flavor of the pizza, but it really doesn't matter all that much. It's just that I don't like the taste of pineapples on their own, so of course I'm not going to like them on a pizza. But if I was to, like, in my opinion, pineapple juice is a lot better for, like, mixing drinks than just, like, eating a pineapple outright is. Pineapple plus sardines. Sweet, salty max. I had anchovies on pizza for the first time a few days ago. It was actually really good. It just smells bad. They've got this really nice salty taste to them. It's just that they stink up the pizza really bad. But despite that, like, the taste makes it kind of worth it. So sometime I'd like to get an anchovy pizza for myself. Because I only had, like, a sample of it. In my opinion, fish shouldn't go on pizza, but you do you. Did you know when you eat pineapple, pineapple eats you back? Is that because it's, like, acidic? I mean, I guess it could be. Something like that. Pineapple can turn you into
But
soup.
it's also
Yes, hello,
really
what's up?
guilty.
Can I help you with something?
I'm pretty sure Doc's still just being a gremlin.
I have no idea what Daki is
Got
doing.
him.
Soap, not soup. Okay. There's a chain of like stores around here called like Buff City Soup. Soap. It's just the logo makes it look like it says soup. Daki, please. Daki. Calm
I
yourself.
wanna dance. I wanna dance.
Oh, you want to dance? Hold on, let me get my ball gown back on. That was a mistake. I'm at soup. But Joey was thinking like you have someone go in there with like you hire a bodybuilder to. You're blocking the camera, Daki. You hire a bodybuilder to just like walk in with a couple of spoons, just like, yeah, I'm gonna get my soup on. And he just like looks around and he only sees soap, and he's just like, oh. Because the A looks like a U in cursive. The logo is like they didn't put as much thought into it as they could have. We have a balloon toggle. I'll take it. That reminds me, I need to reduce the price on that. I kind of set it too high for a little bit. Have you heard about the Stealth Shopper game? I have not heard about that. Cursive should be banned. It looks nice. It's just a little hard to wrap your head around. I think most people only learned how to write their names and nothing else because that's all you really need to write.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, my grandparents always write in cursive, and it gets a little hard to read. I can read cursive as much as I want to. Man.
You go into Target and try to shop without someone talking to you. We felt for the cashier. If someone talks to you, you have to start over. Are they just like, except for, not we felt? Why did it say we felt? Anyway, I don't know if people at Target are supposed to be like talking to you constantly, if that's like part of their job, because I don't think I've ever really had that problem at Target, except for like maybe if you hang around the electronics department for long enough, but that's like pretty standard. Daki, I am going to have to ask you formally to stop photobombing the camera. Thank you. I apologize. They have a new policy where they have to talk to you if they see you. What? How new is that? I haven't been to Target in a long time because Target kind of sucks. Like, I think I stopped regularly going to Target. Well, a while ago. I don't know why. Probably just because Walmart is closer. But I saw that Target did price fixing a lot more, where they would, like, for sales, they would just, like, put up a sale sign. But, like, if you remove the tag, it's, like, the same exact price underneath. Very recent. That kind of sucks. Honestly, I would not mind if I could just, like, go to a place and, like, just shop at my heart's content. I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, to prevent shoplifting, because well, I worked at Walmart for a while, and they told us that, like, if you talk to customers, it kind of makes them feel a bit more paranoid so that they don't try and shoplift if they were planning on it. But, yeah, I definitely really am not a fan of Target. all that Target really has going for it, that other than Walmart, is that they're more likely to have like a cafe at the entrance. If anyone dares to talk to me in a Walmart, I'll just cry. I miss when we had sample booths. I've not seen a sample booth in like years, since at least before COVID. I think maybe the pandemic made them go extinct.
I still see a few over at Costco.
Well, I mean, fair enough. Pretty sure Ingles may have them. A lot of the more like rural grocery stores like still do them, but I don't go to a lot of those. There is like one that is like all over the place, but they're also really, really expensive. And the main benefit of going to those stores is that they usually have like demos or sales more often, and also usually a more dedicated food bar. Because like Walmart has a food bar, but it's really not all that special. Usually you find better food bars at like Kroger or Hy-Vee or something. How much is the balloon supposed to be usually? It's usually $1,500. I set it to $1,800 since it seemed like it was being used too often. But I haven't seen it used very much since then, so I'll probably stick around for it. The Walmart deli is okay. Oh, also, this might be pushing it a little bit, but I'm about to end the balloon anyway, so I may as well just show that it does go further. It's a little silly at this size, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good size. My favorite.
A good size? I cannot see my feet. Well, not that I can see my feet anyway. I can't see the ground 5 feet in front of me. That's what's wrong with it. But yeah, the Walmart deli is okay. I sometimes just have like chicken strips there. It's nice. Actually, the local like rural grocery store, they have a really good deal on chicken wings. Since they have like a cold like salad bar, their chicken wings are like, you just get a bucket and you can fill it for $15. And that's like the best deal I've ever seen in my life on chicken wings. The main issue, is that they stopped doing cold food bars. Because apparently people kept grabbing the food with their bare hands. They just took them out of a lot of stores. So there's only one of that chain in the area that still has a cold food bar. But also the other problem is that the past 3 times I've gone to it, they have not had boneless wings, even though they're supposed to. They're just like, oh, sorry, just missed the boneless truck, or something like that. What would you need to see the ground for anyway? Shush you. I do like the Italian sandwiches that Walmart sells. Do you mean like the pre-wrapped sub rolls that are like $6 and they're just like soggy lumps? I buy those if they're like on rollback, but otherwise they're just like they're kind of just gross. Gross and overpriced. I've noticed that sub sandwiches are a lot pricier than they should be, honestly. So, what do you guys think I should talk about next? I'm open to suggestions.
Thanksgiving went pretty well for me. So,
Thanksgiving?
that was
I mean,
like a few weeks or so ago.
my Thanksgiving was alright. There were no mashed potatoes, but it was otherwise pretty tasty. I did roast my own turkey a couple days ago, because, like, the real special thing is, like, right after Thanksgiving, there's always usually, like, really cheap turkeys at the supermarket. It was like 50 cents a pound. What was your experience crafting this model? I had to cut a lot of corners. It's kind of a rush job sometimes, because, like, sometimes I just get really, like, wrapped up in something. I'll get to a frustrating stage. I'll work on it as fast as I can and then move on. And usually, it looks fine. Like, I were to back up a bit, you can see that the ribbons on this kind of desync when I turn. I could fix that, but it would be so much extra work, it probably wouldn't even be worth it. Also, the skirt is not rigged up to my legs at all. So if I were to try and do a sitting animation with Go Go Loco, it would just not look good, even remotely.
An outfit dysfunction.
My local Chinese food store gets kebab for $4. So it's still really good. Nice legs. That was a cursed sight. Yes, I put a lot of work into the heels for this outfit, even though they're going to be hidden 90% of the time. You can kind of see them if I walk back and forth. But they've got a flower on them as well. The same flower that's on my top, actually. A shame that flower stretches. I don't know how else I would fix it. I don't think it looks that bad. It looks fine in motion. But, I know that it just sort of, goes sort of wop, 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 like that whenever I move. I don't, that's just gonna happen. That's just how it's rigged. Reasonably speaking, I could try fixing it. It would just be kind of bothersome. I see you doing flips behind me. I can do that too. Oh, whoops. Blonde toggle. Most kebab-focused places go up to even $10. Yeah, it's so much stuff is really expensive nowadays. There's a Filipino egg roll restaurant nearby me that is they're really good and they're affordable too. The issue is that they only accept cash, and I don't carry cash as much as I would like to. Quick, stab your enemy, Sedra. I don't know what to say about this. I guess it's a fine look. Oh, wait a second. That is cursed. I can see the inside of the dress strap when I have it in this angle. I do carry cash a lot, despite all the $1 pizza slice pieces in New York City are still around. Seriously, in New York? It's almost hard to believe. Oh, but I do so love this outfit. It's just so nice.
I am roll a bit.
I think I might go with elbow-length gloves for a bit. Oh, that reminds me actually, the gloves also go good on my other outfits. To an extent. Gloves aren't usually my thing. I just figured they would be nice to make for a variety. Just so I have something to swap to. I like them. I figured if I'm gonna make gloves, I would also try and fix the rigging on the hands. So if I get closer to the camera, the hands are a lot less messed up. The pinky is still a little bent off to the side, but overall it looks a lot smoother. I'll take the gloves off so you can see the normal model underneath. It's still not great, but it looks actually functional, as opposed to how it was before. Whoa, that was close. I almost took off the dress. If you could just live in VRChat, you'd probably stay in the ball gown. It is very hard to convince myself not to wear this. It is a very pretty dress. I just feel so gorgeous looking at myself in it. But you know what else I feel gorgeous looking at myself in? Shit! You saw nothing. I was going to say, bikini. I think there might be some issues with the bikini, since, there's still a lot of kinks to work out. But actually, it doesn't look that bad with the gloves. That was wild. The power went out for all of 5 seconds. I've seen that avatar around before. It looks almost like a spiral knight.
Yeah, because it is.
Really?
Yeah. There's a few variations of it as well, like a police and medic one as well.
It just says Cherubot MP1.
Well, it is based off of Spiral Knight, so...
If you say so.
There is one.
Of course, I like the bikini more with all the fixtures as well. But that's not important right now. I guess I can just put on the Southern Belle outfit for now. Since it's kind of a funny combo, it's just like, incidentally, it works together. Sedra's got a great body. Thank you very much. But again, even if I do accidentally turn on my nude toggle, it's Barbie doll anatomy. There's nothing there. And if there's nothing there, it's okay. I think. I hope. Twitch, please understand it was a misinput. Soldier TF2 may try to steal that hat. Oh no, you defeated me in a Pokemon battle, but I'm all out of money. If only there were some other way I could repay you. Give me your hat! What? Alright, which one of you Weedles is ready for an ass whooping? I love that comic. Speaking of, Nintendo is starting to lose their lawsuit against Palworld. Like, I know it's not exactly over just yet, but they just had their patent for, like capturing creatures in balls denied in Japan, which is where their patents have the most power, and apparently that has led to the American Patent Office wanting to manually review all of Nintendo's patents. And I hope they all get rejected, because patenting game mechanics is a stupid slippery slope.
Yeah, it's just dumb in general.
Like, explain to me how exactly that isn't just monopolizing ideas. If Nintendo ends up losing all of their patents, I don't even know how deep the rabbit hole goes. I just know that they've been getting increasingly more vague because they think they can get away with it. My first memory of Nintendo patenting something and refusing to let go of it forever is probably Eternal Darkness with the sanity meter. But also, Metroid Prime 3, they patented the concept of sacrificing a portion of your health to trigger a power-up state in a first-person shooter. The Nemesis system is also a patented game mechanic. Yes, I have patented it, and I've used it for like 2 games, so now nobody is ever allowed to do this ever again. I hate it. Honestly, I'm getting pretty disillusioned with regular copyright, too. Like, I can think of more instances of copyright being used to bully a smaller creator out of the market than it has to protect a smaller creator from having their stuff stolen by a larger studio. The Nemesis system is also really specific. It's not a standard feature. But even still... Really? I think I'm going to have to be more selective about what friends I allow in the future.
Oh, no.
The entire copyright and patent system should be completely burnt to the ground and started again. Oh, Zempic, I just heard, is like over $500 now, which is like, they're just trying to get their money's worth before it becomes a public drug. because then it's going to be like $13. Also, why is medicine even patented? That shouldn't even be a thing. I had a recent experience with the pharmaceutical system, in which I'm on some medications, and I hadn't gotten a refill for those medications in quite a while. So I was trying to look into that. I ran out of pills, and I kept trying to call, and I kept going oh, all of our operators are busy right now. So I couldn't get through to them. Eventually I did get through. They asked me what the problem was. They transferred me, and then I got a bot again. So I just went right over to the mental health center. And I was like, hey, what's the big deal? And they're like, well, we sent the thing to renew your prescription 2 weeks ago, so if you didn't get it, it's all on the fault of the pharmacy. But we'll send it again. So I go over to the pharmacy, and they're just like, oh, yeah, I think your thing did come in, but the insurance refused to pay for it, so it's just been in limbo. It's just been put on hold. I'm like, and nobody thought to tell me this at any point? Medicine is patented to encourage people to develop more medicine to patent, allegedly. I think patents for medicine should only last until the creator dies, and it's free for anybody to use. But that's the thing. It's supposed to be life-saving. So it just seems evil that there's a rule that has said that, people aren't allowed to, hold on. I have another balloon to fulfill. It just seems evil that people aren't allowed to, make medicine that is, the ingredients are, widely available, but it's a controlled substance, and it's only allowed to be produced by one company, so they can just raise the prices as much as they want. This reminds me of that one guy, I think his name is Martin Shkreli. He inherited a company that, produced patented medicine. I think it may have been the AIDS vaccine or something, I don't know. But he immediately raised the price to, $200 a pill. And people just couldn't afford to buy it anymore. And so later on, when he got caught doing fraudulent activity that was, unrelated to the medicine, they went through, 160 jurors and could not find someone that was not biased against him. They would sit someone down and be like, do you recognize that man over there? And they'd be like, oh yeah, I do. He's the reason my grandpa can't afford his meds. But I'm just thinking of other instances in which people have tried to abuse the patent and copyright system. And, the trademark system, too. Do you remember when the Fine Bros tried to patent the word react? That was a shit show. Do you remember when King tried to sue a indie dev because their game had the word saga in it? Because their game was the Banner Saga, and they say that was infringing on the copyright of Candy Crush Saga? That was fucked. It's just a broken system. I don't know what else to say. We already have, supposedly we already have laws for, passing off someone else's work as your own. That kind of falls under fraud, not copyright. The moment you reach a certain dollar amount in your bank account, you don't get the right to sue. Patents are so far only worse because of the owning-based economy we have. This is getting into economics, and by extension politics. I kind of don't want to go there. I am a libertarian. I am pretty capitalist-aligned, and I am not ashamed of that. That's all I'll say on the matter. What was it?
I'm just not an expert on any of this, so...
It's okay not to be an expert. It's okay not to care. Honestly, more people should not care. There needs to be more protections against frivolous lawsuits. It's much more easy to get repayment from the offender. Yeah, the whole court system is broken. People have known this for decades. It's all just been about, whoever can keep, the battle going longer is, whoever is able to, delay the trial enough so that the other party runs out of legal funds is usually the winner. Or usually there's just a settlement. And, I guess there's nothing wrong with settlements. It's sort of coming to a gentlemanly agreement outside of court, which is how agreements usually are formed. I just want to grill. I, too, just want to grill. I'm building a garden in my backyard sometime in the future, and I would love to just have, like, a little area where I can do outdoor cooking if I want to.
Yeah, my dad usually likes to grill a lot.
I've grilled out before. I'm just not really an expert on it. I could get a brazier and like a mesh to grill things on, like on top of that. I think that's how some people do it. I could also just get a grill. But grills are pretty expensive. All in favor of making Sedra president of the world. Queen, thank you very much.
You know, I still want to see you, like, try and bake the cookie recipe I gave you last year for your birthday.
I completely forgot about that. I want to make my mother's cookies, actually. I just need to learn how.
Recipe's right there.
I suppose I could look at it sometime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Night-night. Good night, Mystic Fractal. Thank you for coming by. Doesn't look like any other friends are online right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look like either of them want to join either. I'll reply us back.
What was that?
No, I'll reply us back from my friends.
Night, Sedra. Happy birthday. Sorry, the goddess empress of the earth, ocean, and the moon. You know, I kind of like the sound of that. I do kind of like the sound of that. But anyway, it looks like people are starting to get off for the night. So I think I will bid you all adieu. I'll change out of my hat for a moment.
Okay, there's a weird thing I want to see before we go. What would happen if you put on, like, all your outfits at the same time? Put on all of your outfits on at the same time?
Okay, I can't do that because my outfits are set to cancel each other out if I wear more than one at a time.
Yeah.
Like for quick swatching, if I were to select wear a dress, it would just disable the ball gown immediately. That said,
Dang.
I think the most busiest looking outfit for me would probably be if I just toggle on all of the things at once. Necklace, skirt, gloves. Like, this is how it would look. It's a little busted. It's a little scuffed. But this is the price I pay for having the outfit be modular. I can just sort of wear whatever the hell I want. Oh, and the sun hat. Let's not forget. I don't think this looks good, but I like that I can do it.
I don't know. You could try and go for, like, a Lily outfit.
Lily from Pokemon?
Lily, no, not Lily from Pokemon. Like a Lily flower.
Oh, well, I suppose that's an option.
I don't know. That's kind of just what it reminds me of.
Anyway, yeah, I'm going to wrap up now. See you, Sedra. Hope you had a happy birthday. I did. Thank you for all your wishes. I think Rishi was asking if she wanted to get something for me. I don't know. I'll think about that later. I guess, like, sandboxels is, like, $1, like nothing else. I also supposedly got a, like, outfit from... I suppose I got a present from Terra Draka, but it's supposed to be, like, arriving physically, and I don't know what it is. And I can't see my other gifts until, like, it comes in, because apparently the other ones won't make sense without it. Curious. We'll see how that goes. Naughty Heart, thank you for coming by. I was just about to wrap up now, actually. But I saw you pop into the instance for a moment. You were free to stay around if you wanted. Could you send me a link to it? In a bit. I feel like, even if it's just like $1, I still feel wrong specifically asking for a gift. But anyway, birthday wishes to all of you as well. And Merry Christmas, of course, as well, since we're pretty close to that. I'll be back again sometime soon for some variety of. I think I might want to do like next my TF2 like clip review stream, but we'll see after that.
I think a Christmas outfit would look good on you.
Please, I don't want to do any more work on this model right now. Please have mercy on me. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.